You want to understand that Yeshua, the Father, their voices, the truth, should act like a shofar in your life. What does a shofar do? I can promise you, and I've done this at places when it's all loud and noisy and everything's going on. If I just pick that up and blast that, everything quiets all of a sudden. It pierces through all the noise. That shofar blast should remind you that it's to awaken us to the appointed times, the appointed seasons. And not that we would be taken by surprise. Just to remind you of the story of, those that were the virgins that were prepared or not prepared, or the ones that were there and he came like a thief in the night. Why were you not ready? Why were you not in expectation, awaiting? There's one way to await, and there's another way to wait in expectation, anticipation. Are you zealous in your pursuit of changing from what you are to what he is? The wake-up call of the shofar, a day like today, should be that day that gets your attention to say, compared to last year, I've come a little good way. That's good. Be encouraged by that. Don't stand on it and be all proud of yourself, but be encouraged by it and say, good, it's a good start. None of you have arrived, so whatever you've got, be encouraged. It's a good start. I don't want to diminish what, some of you have made leaps and bounds. Be very encouraged. It's a very good start. But keep it going. Don't lose the momentum, because what'll kill you is that C word up there, complacency. We're generationally cursed. Not the way Christianity told you, because you're imitating the generations before you. That's what's cursing you. I'm not talking about someone cursed you, like they said some sort of blah, 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 and cursed you. I'm saying is you have cursed yourself by imitating the complacency, the bad behaviors, the emotionalism, all of the immaturities of previous generations. Some of you are still struggling with forgiving yourself for things you've done. And don't say, uh-oh, Rabbi's exposing me. No, I've talked to hundreds of people who all have the same problem, hundreds and hundreds, whether they're here locally or not. But without even knowing, if this whole room was a room full of people I'd never met before, I could say the same thing. One of the biggest struggles I run into with people is they still have not forgiven themselves for their foolishness in their lives and released that. May the sound of the shofar break the bonds of enslavement to evil impulses. Again, that's really alluding to that you're allowing his voice to pierce through, and that the more you obey it, the more it breaks the bonds. Okay? We're not talking about sort of Christian, sort of looking mumbo-jumbo magic, say a magic prayer and all these things go away. I love this one church down the road that has a sign in front that says, praying to be debt-free. And there's a reason that sign hasn't changed in a year, because it ain't doing anything. How about working to be debt-free? Or praying to get a job to get debt-free? Or praying to make better choices to be debt-free? What do you mean praying to be debt-free? Cause us to renew our loyalty to you, the one true Elohim, and Yeshua, your Son. And I'm going to extend it to, well, I'll ask you if it makes sense. Tell me if this is a fair statement. Should we, or could we, or should we extend this to the anointed appointeds that come next in line? Okay, should we be loyal to the true Elohim, Yeshua, the Son, and those that are anointed, appointed? Should we have some loyalty there? Do you know that if you take a caterpillar and you help it out of its cocoon, it will die and the butterfly will never live? It needs to go through the process of breaking out of the cocoon. It does certain parts of the development of its wings and everything to go through that process. So you seeing it struggling, you go, oh, no, you're going to kill it by helping it. The struggle often is what makes us have life eventually.